Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is a kind of interesting video that is a little bit different. So today I'm going to be showing off a mock that I have been working on. And there's also going to be a bit of a haul video mixed in with all of this as well. So I've been working on a contest entry actually. And the contest is for Brix Toyz' contest for the September Building Challenge. It's due on September 21st, which is probably the day that this video will be coming out. And basically, the idea was to make a school-related mock. So whatever that means, it could be really anything as long as it's school-related. And so, this is what I built. Ta-da! So, what is this? So, this is a classroom mock that I decided to make. But obviously, as you can probably tell, it's not just any old classroom. It's a Star Wars-themed classroom because why not? I thought it was a really cool idea to do. I built a classroom with Yoda teaching a bunch of different people, a bunch of different Jedi, Padawans, whatever you want to call them, and it's just a bunch of different people basically. I have my own sig fig in there, which you could probably point out, and I have Yoda lifting up a person's desk, and the person actually that he's lifting the desk of is Julius Eastman, which is the composer that I talked about before, who I like to include in my mocks. So he's up there, he's like, what the heck, Yoda's lifting my desk, this is weird. And we got a bunch of different people. I will go through a couple of the things in this mock because there's a lot of stuff going on. So of course the first thing you see are the chairs and tables, like the desks and everything. And you can probably notice that the chairs are kind of weird looking, aren't they? Well, they have some pieces that are not the right colors. And so I need to replace these, which is why there's going to be a haul video, because I actually ordered a bunch of pieces to help me finish this mock. There's a lot of gaps in the floor as well, so there's some tiles I need, which I also ordered, and I'm going to be putting those tiles down. So let's continue looking at the desks and the chairs. We got the chairs with these kind of hinges keeping everything together. I went for this sort of reddish brown and dark orange theme for all of the different like kind of furniture things. You can see the bookshelf is that color. There's a kind of cabinet over there, which I'll talk about. And then there's the desk for Yoda, and then there's the desks and chairs for the students, which are all reddish brown and dark orange kind of mixed together. So there's 6 desks, one of them's floating as you can see, and then we have 6 students as well. And the floor is a mixture of dark red and dark bluish gray, tiles and stuff like that. The walls are dark bluish gray, and there's a little bit of dark red. You can see this kind of line right here of dark red over there. And the door was something kind of interesting that I decided to do. Her bag keeps falling off, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I have those spring-loaded shooters, and I've seen this technique used a lot, and I really like it, so I have used it here. It's just those spring-loaded shooters and then a couple of tiles placed together so it all fits together in that one area. We have a Jawa who's like going to the bathroom or something, so he's about to open the door. We have the control panel on the side there. And then over here, we have this sort of cabinet thing, which isn't finished. I need to replace those headlight bricks with some reddish-brown headlight bricks, and I need to put jumper plates on them for the drawers. And I'm thinking of maybe putting some stuff on top, because it's kind of like an empty space right there, where there's nothing on top of the little cabinet thing, which I'm probably going to put some stuff. And I have a little shelf up here, which has some really funny little Easter eggs, I think. So we have Commander Gree's helmet, which it's just a kind of a funny idea. Like Yoda chopped off his head and then he kept his helmet as like a little trophy or something. And then we have a lightsaber, and the lightsaber is in fact actually Yoda's lightsaber, because I believe he never should have had one, so it's just kind of chilling up there collecting dust with the helmet and the little training robot as well. And then we have some like little pipes and stuff on the walls here. We have this thing coming down. I need to get a tile for that, but that's okay. We just have like some interesting little pipes and whatever, just to give it more of a Star Wars-y feel. Then we have this bookshelf, which was actually kind of hard to make. It's using dark orange, which has a very limited set of pieces, especially in my collection. And so I have the actual books, like the book piece, and then I have like these tiles, and I don't know which one I like better. I like the books, but I don't have enough of them. I did actually order 4 more of those books, so I'm going to test it out, see if I like all of the books in there once I have those pieces. And we have this little hologram board. I'll actually turn the mock around here. So we have the hologram board. It's like a whiteboard, but it's like a hologram board because it's Star Wars. I'm going to be using tiles for that. I just needed to order some. And we have like dark red and then this nice kind of light blue thing in the back, which I actually like. I like the color of that. And then we have Yoda's little like podium thing here. We have this little design over there. It has like some trans red as almost like lights, I guess. And then Yoda will be standing here, and then he would be lifting his arms, using the force to lift up that desk. It's sort of like a teaching moment or whatever. And then we have Yoda's desk, which has this little console thing, which is like kind of circular, which I thought was kind of cool. Originally I had the Leia hologram just sitting right here, but I decided to put it on Rey's desk as almost like, you know, I don't know, Leia's either like talking to her or whatever, or it's just like a little, like almost like a picture that she has on her desk, which I thought was kind of cool. And then instead I decided to put this little gaming controller, because I figured it would be funny if Yoda was like a gamer and he had his own like console here on the desk. And we have like a letter, which is maybe from somebody, and then a little cup here. And then this is what the desk is looking like. Got this nice little stripe here, and this mixture of dark orange and reddish brown. And the reason why I did that, this kind of mixture of reddish brown and whatever, is I wanted to give this kind of mix of like real world classroom and Star Wars classroom. So obviously the real world stuff is like the bookshelf, the like the letter and the tables and the chairs and stuff. It's very like, you know, what you would expect in a real classroom. Then of course we just have like a Star Wars feel to all of it, which I thought was really fun, and that was the whole point of doing this classroom. And oh, I kind of missed this little plant over here. This is kind of cool. It has the little pot piece from the CMFs, from the Harry Potter CMF, the Neville CMF actually, the Neville minifigure. So we have that little pot, and then we have this little like bar that all of these pieces are attached to, and I just have this little stud here to keep this all in place. So this just kind of fits like that, and it should stand up. Okay, there we go. That looks better. So that will be standing up there. So now I will go into the haul portion of this video actually. So I will open up the packages. I have one package, which is right there. I will open that up, and then I will show off the pieces, and then I will hopefully start building, or not start building, I will finish off some of these things. I just need to finish the chairs and then also the floor. So, and also some tiles for that as well. So I'll just be finishing up a few things, and then I will hopefully get the second package, and then I will open that up and do the same thing. Alright, so we're going to open up this package right here. So this is a store from Alberta, and I wanted to order both of them from Alberta just to have this go faster. So let's do this. Ugh. Okay, it's stuck to the inside of the bag, of course. There we go. Alright. So this is a seller I have ordered from before a couple times, and he likes to use these bags. The kind of like resealed Lego bags. So let's open this thing up, and then I will dump out all the parts and show them all off. Alright, so we got the package sorted out, and as you can see we got a bunch of different stuff. So not all of this is for this MOC. Like this pile over here is a bunch of snot bricks, 1x4 dark bluish gray snot bricks, and that is actually for this thing over here. For the walls for that MOC right there, which is the Harry Potter MOC, one of the TMF MOCs I'm working on. Check out my latest video if you haven't seen that one. It's the Harry Potter CMF Vignette Series episode 6, I believe. I never remember the episode numbers. I'm sorry. And I also got a couple more snot bricks because I forgot to mention I have like a snot base. Well, not really a snot base. I have like a snot border for the classroom MOC. And I wanted to try and use these to fill in some of the gaps, so I will be trying to figure that out. I got some dark orange snot bricks to try and help keep the bookshelf together, because it's actually not really held together super strongly, so I ordered more of these to try and do that. I actually ordered these and I realized I didn't need to, so these were for the desks, and I didn't need to do that. But we have 2 more of these, which is whatever, it's fine. More dark orange is always great. I have some of these dark orange pieces because I just was realizing I need more dark orange in general. So I ordered some 1x4 plates. They might be useful in this, I can't remember. And then I also have these 2x2 plates as well. And then we have these clips because I don't know what I want to do for the chairs. If I want to have this dark orange clip or if I want to use the reddish brown clip. So I'm actually going to be experimenting with both. So we have those clips, and then they will be attached to these for the chair, which is just like a little bar piece. And the backs of the chairs will have these tiles on them. I needed these, I didn't have enough of them. And then we have the book pieces here. We have the jumper plates for the, I really just needed one, but it was for the cabinets, for the little like drawer thing that I have or the drawers for the little cabinet thing that I have, whatever it's called. And I ordered a couple more of these because I just wanted to have more in general. And then I ordered this, which is for the other Harry Potter MOC I'm working on, which is the herbology one. Just in case I wanted to use this, and having more plant pieces is always great, as I always say. And then we got these two little reddish brown frogs, because I actually need this for the Double Trouble MOC that I'm going to be doing, which will happen at some point. It's going to be one of the CMF vignettes. So that is my haul. I will be hopefully opening up the second package, and then now I will be using these pieces and building and just filling in gaps and building the rest of this little classroom MOC, and then I will show off my progress. Alright, so as you can see, I cleared off the pieces, and I've actually used quite a few of them. So, I wanted to show off the desk here. I replaced the brown that I was using at the bottom, and I used the 1x4 dark orange plates, and then it's connected with a 1x2 reddish brown tile, and then there would be a plate at the bottom so that it could connect over here. So this is the MOC right here, and as you can see, the plate is right there, and then this would just go right there. And I just knocked off the lightsaber. That's okay. So yeah, that's how that goes in. And then I have the cabinet thing right here. I actually didn't show this off. I replaced it was just I think it was like a black or brown. No, it was a brown 1x2 plate, and I used the dark orange one to replace that. And then I replaced the jumper plates, put the replaced the headlight bricks, and then put the jumper plate on. So now this is looking nice. Then we got this nice smooth surface right there. And then now this was actually not fastened in, so now I can actually fasten that in, which I will do in a second because the lightsaber is in the way. But I will show off these chairs because I don't know which one I want to do. So I talked about how I could either use the brown clip with the brown bar, or I could use the dark orange clip with the brown bar. And all the other chairs I use this because I think I like this kind of alternating pattern a little bit better. I think it's a little too much brown with just like one little dark orange accent if I just do the dark brown there. So I think it would make more sense to do the dark orange here. And I'm actually thinking maybe I should replace, I think that's why I ordered the rest of the 1x2 plates, is I think I want to replace this with a dark orange, which I actually will do just to see what that looks like as well. Alright, so replace the bottoms of these chairs, and so now we have a little bit more dark orange with the brown. I still don't know which one I like better. I think I like this one because you have dark orange and then dark orange, as opposed to just the two dark orange pieces. This is actually not together correctly. That looks kind of strange. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with with this one with the dark orange. So I'll just change this one. But yeah, I kind of like this. I forgot to show this off. We have the sleeping girl, because she's like sleeping in the back of the classroom, which I thought was kind of funny. Even though you probably, if someone was force lifting a desk, you probably wouldn't be sleeping, but it's just kind of funny. I was thinking of maybe replacing her and having her in the front, and then like Yoda's lifting her desk to try and like wake her up. I was thinking I might actually do that because I think that's kind of funny. And then I also replaced the backs of these chairs. I forgot to mention that. These were jumper plates because I didn't have enough tiles, so now they're tiles, so they work better with the backs of all the people. Like, as you can see, this fits really well. I mean, the hair pieces get in the way, but it's whatever. It's just really to have them up against them. I don't really care about the gaps between them. So there we go. Those are the chairs, and now I will wait for the next package. I actually just saw the shipping notification for that, so I'll hopefully be getting that soon. Before I go to the next clip, which will hopefully be the package, I want to show off the thing right here, which is the bookshelf. So I actually had to modify this a little bit. So I put the books in there, and they look pretty cool. Let's get Yoda out of here. I'm thinking of replacing that black one just so I can just have them all as brown instead of just that one black one that looks kind of weird. So I think I'm going to switch that out. I have enough for that. I have one more book. I'll replace it. And then I have this lid, which I actually had to replace. As you can tell, it just kind of sits there. And originally it had these jumper plates coming out like that, so it had this nice arc shape to it. But because of the books, that doesn't really work. So I just had to do this. I had to modify it a little bit. So now that actually sits on there nicely. And I think it looks okay. The design was modified a bit, but I think it's still fine. I liked the original design, but I think this looks fine too. So I'm probably just going to leave it like this. And we'll put Yoda back. And then I will hopefully get the next package, and I will open that up and then start building with it and finish this thing off. Alright, so I did end up getting the package. So let's open it up, see what's inside. I mean, you guys know what's kind of inside. It's some useful pieces. So let's see exactly what that is. Aha! There are some pieces in here that are not for this MOC, but they are for future MOCs. We got a bunch of brown plates, which will be for the Dino Park. We got a bunch of plant pieces and actually a crab, because I wanted to use that in the Dino Park as well. We got some wedge plates for the Dino MOC, and then a few tiles that I will open up and I will show what they are. Alright, so I opened up the little bag of tiles, and the first tile we have is this little brown 1x4 tile, which is actually like a printed piece, and it's like a wooden piece, which is really cool. I don't have these. They're quite expensive. This was for 20% off, I think, for the entire store. So I was like, yeah, might as well get these. I don't have any of them, and they're useful pieces. Got some dark brown 1x2 tiles, because they're also useful pieces that I don't have, actually. I don't think I have any of these. At least I don't have many. And then I got these trans blue 1x2 tiles. They're extremely useful for water and for other things, but I wanted these for the holographic stuff in my classroom MOC. And then we have 20, I believe, or maybe it's 30, 1x2 dark bluish gray tile, which is going to be great for finishing up the floor. So I will do that. Finish up the floor. You can see a bunch of gaps and things, put the tiles on and all that, and then I will show the finished MOC off. I also have to clean this up as well. So I'll do all that, and I will show off the entire finished thing. And the school classroom MOC is done. So I added tiles, got the whole thing tiled off. Looks really nice. Added a couple things. So in the back, I added some stuff on top of the cabinet thing. Added a book, a plate with a taco on it. If you get it, you get it. And then I have a pineapple over there as well, which is actually a reference to a TV show that I watch. And that's all I will say. So, and if you get that, comment down below, because that would be really awesome if you did. But anyways, the MOC I think looks really cool. I'm really happy with it. I'm very proud. I think it just looks really cool. It's a classroom, and it's Star Wars-y. I can turn it around and kind of show off some different angles of it. It's very fragile, the build. I will be honest, it's not put together very well. Like, this stuff is just kind of floating. Same with this stuff. This actually isn't. I didn't show this off, but this actually, there's a clip built into it, and then this just kind of sits on top of it, and it fits in place pretty well. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, this looks really cool. This is a kind of different angle of it. You see Yoda teaching, and then if you turn this thing around, which I will do slowly because I don't want anything to fall, the bookshelf is very fragile. The books fall out all the time. It's very annoying. And then you can see the students here. I think it looks really funny with her sleeping in the front, and then Yoda's like, wake up, and then he lifts the the desk with the force. I think it's really cool. There's definitely a little bit of a story going on, and yeah, it's cool. I will be submitting this to the contest. We'll see what happens. And yeah, regardless, I'm very happy with this thing, and it's kind of cool. It's not something I would think to do. It's just something I made. Like, you know, like it's cool. It's not something I normally would do. This contest just kind of prompted me to do it, right? So it's very cool. It's cool how that kind of stuff happens. But anyways, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.